If you're ever in St. Helens, go to the St. Helens Glass Museum. It's fascinating. I reckon were your parts, your arm will be too long. You have to raise it right up to get it.
Wait, what? Something strange is happening.
Like what? Have you read the crane instruction manual?
Of course I haven't. There we go. I don't have a license to drive one of these. I have a license to drive a digger, not one of these.
And a tank.
Not a tank. Didn't do that at all last year. Really shameful.
Dankeschön. Where's your tipped over thing then?
Oh, a long way away.
Alright, do you need any help?
I will probably be okay, maybe? I don't know. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay. Well, it's nighttime now coming, so you'll have fun with that.
Yep.
You know, it's funny, but if we was to do this map again, I would not do the pipe initially. I would like move loads of things before I did that pipe.
Yeah, I agree.
Two ladies with an accent walk into an American bar. The bartender asks, "Are you two ladies from Ireland, Wales?" One exclaims, "Oops, sorry, are you two Wales from Ireland?"
Wow. Lol. Thank you, Dubhands. Scumbag rocks.
I was reading Muttley's comment at the time. I thought you were going to say scumbag Muttley.
What, the fact he's having a nice cold beer?
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, I could go for a beer.
I had a nice cold beer at the end of the New Year's Eve stream.
Yeah. I didn't actually, I believe, this year, I didn't consume an alcoholic beverage for Christmas. I don't know if I even had one on New Year's. I don't think I did.
Blimey.
Well, it sounds stupid, but I wasn't anybody here to be social with.
Yeah. No, I get you what you mean.
I'm a social drinker.
Yeah, well, Mrs. Squirrel just walked in at the end of the stream, like just at midnight. She didn't just have like normal party poppers. Oh no, she'd strapped 4 together.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and then just literally proceeded to just pull these like quad party poppers that exploded, you know, paper tape all over me, and then handed me a beer. I was like, well, okay.
So are you saying the next time I come to your office, I'm probably going to find confetti?
Yep, I'll show you a picture of my floor right now. Hang on. That's my floor right now.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly. Yeah. One of my jobs for tomorrow is to clean my office. Cause she does it every year. Every year she just pulls party poppers all over the office, and I say to her, "Are you going to clean that?" And she goes, "No." So you get all the fun, and I get to clean it all up. Nice. I see how this works.
That's brilliant. Well, it's not brilliant, because I know this time last year the carpet wasn't even fitted, right?
Yeah, it's like literally a lovely brand new carpet, and she just destroyed it. Yep, that's exactly true, Boyle. I have to clean up my own carpet tomorrow. And you know what? Do you know which vacuum cleaner I'm going to use to clean it? Am I going to use the brand new Shark one, cordless, stupid, rubbish thing? Or am I going to use Henry? Henry the Reliable. The only thing I've ever had to fix on Henry over the years was the power switch went on it. And I went on eBay and bought a brand new power switch for $6.99 including delivery, and I took the lid off and fitted it myself. That's it. That's the only thing that's gone wrong with Henry, and apparently it's a well-known problem, which is why they sell switches cheaply.
On average, how many times a week do you mention Henry?
Actually, that's the first time no, come on, chat. You can back me up on this. That's the first time I've mentioned Henry this year.
Well, yeah, this year.
Actually, no, that's the first time I mentioned Henry in a month, easily.
I'm just not talking to you right now. You can't even take life seriously.
It won't be the last. No, it won't be the last. Can't promise that.
Well, we all know the situation of the next time that Henry gets mentioned, when there's a big mess to tidy up.
Yep. She actually doesn't like the Shark vacuum cleaner that she picked. She actually doesn't like it.
Oh, I know.
She's had a go at them. She's had a go at them multiple times to the point where they sent her a brand new one, and she still doesn't like it.
That's on the back of her killing one with a Twix bar, right?
Yep. Someone changed their Twitch name to Henry. Lol.
Within the next 5 minutes, Henry the Hoover subs to your channel.
Probably. Listen, you really don't want Mrs. Squirrel reviewing vacuum cleaners. This is a woman who picked her own vacuum cleaner and now doesn't like it. You know, the ones I picked weren't good enough, so she picked one, and yeah, it's not good enough either. There's a pattern here. I'm good, thank you, Eric.
I don't know what happened, but I think it was November or December. I seem to have became the Hoover repairman for every single person that I know. My Hoover blew up because the partner was using it, so the motor failed on that. So I replaced the motor on that. I did the wheels on the mother-in-law's. Oh, I fixed that. That was a G-Tech air ram thing. The wheel had fallen off because it was made of plastic.
I don't think anybody makes a good one anymore. That's the problem.
No.
But there's the anonymous gift to Henry the Hoover anyway.
Lol.
I want Henry the Hoover talking in chat. Come on.
None of this gifting, like, come on. Come on, Henry the Hoover. Come out of lurk mode.
Well, Navarine, that's quite a lot of things these days. Did she pick up the cordless Dyson? No, she went for the cordless Shark thing. Dysons are just absurdly priced.
But they're not expensive to repair, funnily enough, which is weird.
Why are they not expensive to repair?
Well, my main Hoover is a Dyson, and the motor, that was the one that the motor went in, and the replacement motor was something like, I want to say 14 quid.
What?
Or 24 quid. It wasn't expensive, it was under £30.
That doesn't sound right. You found loads of Dysons in your local dump. Lol. Wow.
Well, one of my family members works at the recycling centre, and he picked up a full Shark that was brand new that had never been used.
Yep. I don't like the Shark ones. Hooch, there's no way a robot vacuum cleaner would work in my house. No way. I mean, you know, beside from the fact that dogs would kill it and attack it constantly, there's no way they'd let that roam around cleaning up.
Can I possibly do some hacks and unload that for you? So please don't unload that.
Okay.
If you go to a different truck, I just want to try this.
Okay, 1 second. There you go. You're gonna like duplicate, unload that, and find another bug. Well, we used to have a Miele vacuum cleaner as well, overflow.
Oh no, it says 2 available. Hang on, what if I reverse out and go back in?
The Dyson Pet 2. I think Tesla should make a vacuum cleaner. I'd like to see what they can do.
Full hacks! Wooden planks delivered, 6 of 6, there you go.
You hacker, Sommy. You utter hacker.
Hey, you can tip me later, right?
Well, so basically there's another multiplayer bug here. Because that's twice you've done that.
Oh no, that's the 4th time I've done it. You've only known about the last 2.
Yeah, I know, right? No wonder, with all these hacks, no wonder pups can't join.
If I could fully hack, I would get pups in here. That's all I can say.
If you could fully hack, you remove all those rocks.
Yes, that's true. That's true. I'd rather than have pups in the game, I would fully hack it so there was not a rock in sight.
So 4 concrete blocks. Where do we get consumables from? Do we have to make those?
The warehouse from in
Top.
the other.
One at the north.
Oh, is there one at the map? Oh, there is. Yeah. So they can come from there, or they can come from the other warehouse. So that one's probably easier.
Yeah, it's straight down the road, more or less.
give it a tow, I'll take the twin steer out.
Which one?
I'll take the twin steer that's got the 4 load slots. Although, if that says 6 and I take 4, do we only need 5?
Well, with you can just take 1 down there. What's the Derry Longhorn like?
It's okay. It was the one that broke our games when it was in pre-release. It works now, though.
I was thinking of...
That's the garbage truck that's got no... That's literally the bin lorry that's got no ground clearance. That other Azov, isn't it?
That's true, yeah. It has got no ground clearance. That could be a real problem.
That Derry Longhorn's got ground clearance. It was the other Azov that you hovered on slightly.
Oh, that Azov is a nightmare.
Yeah. I don't know with that truck that you can actually have a load bed, though. I think it's hitch only.
Well, I was thinking of hitching and then taking a big trailer and see what happens.
Hitching, innit?
Get a high saddle trailer? Do you think a high trailer would be more ground clearance then?
Yeah, you can get that one that's the like super non-low boy one that you can that's actually got ground clearance, but it's a bit heavy, but it does work quite well.
Pipe monster. Okay. It's all these stickers you can put on your car. Well, your truck.
Yeah, I usually have track rescue unit.
Pups Rescue.
Track rescue unit. It's like a shield.
I wish you could make your own.
Yeah. And then there's like all the slots of... You can put them on your doors and things as well. You can basically spend nearly an hour.
An hour of truck config.
Yeah. Who'd have thought that'd catch on?
A super heavy semi 8-slot trailer. Jeez, man.
Yeah, that's the one that you dragged up until the top of the other hill and you just abandoned it up there because you said nope.
So how many do you need? 4 concrete blocks?
4. Well, I thought we were doing the consumables first and then we'll worry about the concrete blocks in a minute.
It's a 6.
That one, the heavy-duty lowboy trailer, because it's got the most ground clearance, apart from the stupid legs that don't fold away.
Well, it only carries 3 slots, that's the problem.
I've got 4.
Hey? It's just
I've
3?
got 4. Yeah, I've got 4, so you only need 2.
saddle load we required for that one. Sideboard semi-trailer. Takes 5.
Yeah, I probably should have took that one. I could have probably delivered 6 with 5, right?
Knowing you, yeah.
Well, I've got 4, so I'm thinking I can probably deliver 5.
Concrete blocks, so we're going to have to run cement again.
I think the concrete blocks, you only need 1 bag for 1 block though, so it's a better return. So me and you could do that in just a short bed trip.
It's quite good in the blue.
Yeah, with your season pass livery.
Well, I've got the Jaguar type thing on the side, and then the Jaguar bonnet ornament thing. It's pretty tasty.
I keep going for the I think is the bulldog ornament for British bulldog.
It's quite fetching. So where do we get cement from? I could do that.
Well, let's say if you grab the other consumables, then that'll be this mission done, or that task, and then we'll do the concrete box together.
I'll head up north. Remind it, do I turn left or right out here?
Left. left.
It's got an unnatural turning angle.
Well, it's because it's rear axle.
Yeah.
It's assisted, isn't it?
Bizarre.
Oh, as if your trailer with wooden planks is still sitting because we didn't need it.
Oh yeah, the trailer. Yeah, we don't need it though. Well, not for this mission.
No.
Really, Paulson?
I wish we'd done the Kola Peninsula before we came here, because then I'd have all-wheel drive and this twin steer, and it would be awesome.
Yep.
That's the one thing about this truck. It just needs a little bit more grab at the front. I mean, it does really well for only a rear-wheel, drive truck, I think.
Fuel consumption mode. What do you mean? Fuel consumption's on the left.
I know, Black Mike, you can get all-wheel drive for the twin steer, but you need to go to the Kola Peninsula to be found. We haven't been there yet in this particular save progression. I'm there in my own personal playthrough, but Paul hasn't been there yet.
Yeah, I've not done Koala yet. Use a twin steer for 95% of the work on the map. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what I'd say. If I had all-wheel drive in this truck, I would definitely use it all the time. But I have to be very selectful at the moment. I mean, this has truly got a turning circle of a boat or a cruise ship, but at least it can carry 4 things quite safely and sturdily most of the time,
I'm sure that kingpin's not bent very much.
You know, in hardcore mode, there's sheer torque on kingpins.
Yep. That would be pretty cool if it like started. I don't know. It would just start showing you the more you stress it, the more it goes beep 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 beep, beep like to the point where it just snaps.
Beep 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 crunk. You know. No, Black Knight, it's got 4 load slots, so you can use it for anything that takes 4 load slots.
Right, so what are we after? Concrete, cement,
Consumables.
consumables, just the 2.
Well, in theory 2, but if you give me 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, I'll tell you exactly how many you need. But you can just bring 2. It isn't really going to make a difference to your weight, is it?
No, but it'll make a difference to turning around and leaving and stuff, so I just need to know how many.
I've just got the last little bit of a puddle to go through, and then I'll be able to deliver these and tell you. I'm assuming it's going to be 5.
Alright, I'm just going to go for a quick bio then.
Yeah, Black it's I don't play it that often solo, but I found that my career thing is so far behind what I'm on here with Paul on the multiplayer save. There we go. I got 5 out of 6, folks. So full hack mode, definitely a thing. Hey, what can I say? I unload 1. It says 3 available, or it says 4 available. I click it. I unload 1. It says 3 available. I click it. It says 2 available. I click it again. It says 1 available. I click it, and then it says 1 available again. So I click it again, and it gives me another one.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Right, is it just a 2 then?
No, it's just the 1.
Well, I'm bringing 2 anyway.
Yeah, perhaps it's because the game knows that Pups isn't here, so it's giving us a little boost.
A little booster seat.
Oh, I see what you did there. That's not fair. He's not here to defend himself. Or be passionate about it.
Do we need anything else while I'm up here then? Because I've got space on this trailer.
Well, I was then coming that way to get some cement to take up to the concrete factory. Which side are you reversing, do you know?
I'm going to try and reverse that way. Put your lights back on, that was quite helpful.
I was thinking troll, not troll, troll, not troll.
heck was that?
Gunfire.
Mr. Castrator, I refuse to believe this is a real truck. It looks far too absurd. What, this one? This one looks fine. This one actually looks like a real one. Thank you for 78 months, sir. Hope you're well. I think this truck looks better than the last one. It's coordinated. It's got the colours and everything.
Oh yeah, you and your matching bloody trailer.
Well, the fact they won't let you change the trailer colour is a bit annoying. When you go into the paint shop on your truck and you can choose all kinds of stuff.
Well, that's an optional DLC, didn't you hear?
If only it was. Snelly, thank you for gifting a sub to Bambi. Mr. Rickson, thank you very much. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for 60 months. $32 months, Mr. Snelly. These Squirrel transport skins for the game. I don't think Paulie makes skins anymore. I think he's burned out on making skins.
Retired.
Pretty much. Wait, how much cement have you got? 4 lots?
Yeah.
I reckon my trailer's heavier than your cement.
It's the power of this twin still. I say it. I so want us to leave this map and go and get the all-wheel drive for this truck, because I would never leave this truck ever.
Wait, is that from the koala map?
Yeah. If this had all-wheel drive, I seriously would eat, sleep in this truck.
You found the OP truck and you're sticking with it.
Yeah.
The mirrors on this thing stick out so much. Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're like ears that just stick out. It's huge.
Oh look, a pebble on the road. What could it possibly do to my 70-inch tyres?
That's pretty basic in here.
Military truck, isn't it? Basically.
Not even got a cassette player, never mind a sat nav.
Yeah, and do you know what the really bad thing is about driving one of those trucks? It's literally a 4-button system of a park, reverse, neutral, and drive. That's it.
Wow.
There's no gear stick, there's no clutch, it's just literally push and go. It's the most disappointing truck to drive in real life, in my opinion.
Because it isn't very engaging.
Yeah, it's just literally you sit there and go dunk, and that's it. You know, any terrain, any sort of sand, you just press the button and it'll just go.
That's like most modern trucks, though, isn't it? They just automate everything.
You really want a manual gear truck over terrain like that? Yes, it's exactly what I want.
I think manual gearing over terrain like this is exactly when you want manual gearing over terrain like this. You can see what's coming up and you know what the best gear is. And you know if you want to stick in a certain gear.
Oh, I wouldn't complain if there was no automatic. Don't get me wrong. Trucking on a day-to-day basis, on a hill, on a road, yeah. Automatic gearbox every day. But when you're on manual terrain like this, manual gearbox every time.
Yep. Driving around urban traffic and traffic lights and, you know, that's where you want automatic gearboxing.
Yeah, start-stop traffic, automatic gearbox all the way. Cruise control all the way. On terrain where I need to be in charge because I can adapt to the terrain, give me a manual gearbox.
Mr. Muttley's chilling with a beer. That's what Mr. Muttley's doing.
Just chilling with a beer. That does sound like a plan. Okay, in a minute.
Seems this truck is... and it's stuck.
That's probably your trailer more than the truck.
I was about to say it's like quite slow and steady, but it gets through the stuff. But then it got stuck, so rip that idea.
That's the exact point where people come in and say, Paul, what do you think of this game? And you're like, oh yeah, it's a really fantastic game. It's great fun, you know, good with friends and all the rest of it, and then it just crashes.
Yep. Or you spend like an hour and a half delivering some cargo, only for it to bug out and not deliver it.
Yeah, where would that ever come through?
You've not known that pain, have you?
No. Not 2.5 hours of doing the same thing 6 times and having it go completely mental every single time.
You scumbag game. Is there a tree strong enough?
I think the terrain is doing that. You've driven through it and completely wrecked it thing, so now I can't drive situation.
Yep. Braking a steering axle, there we go. This thing has a much bigger tank. It's quite a decent range on it.
I see you. I'm almost caught up. Nearly, maybe.
I think the, you know when like the base of a trailer or the legs of a trailer stick into the terrain? Yep. I think when that happens, that's when you get the big problems with the terrain being modified for the next plane. Is when it like scrapes a trailer through it.
Yeah.
I think when tyres go through it, it creates ridges, but it's nothing as bad as what happens when you get sharp edges. I've got the inside line. Now, it should be a scumbag and steer left. You're not literally going over that rock, are you?
Yeah, it'll be
I'm laughing he got
fine.
beached on there now. Oh, he's winching. He's winching his way over.
Oh no!
What was that
Like-
about? It'll be fine.
Come on! It wasn't even that rock that did it.
There's a load of stuff on the floor.
Yeah, that's fine.
Have you got a crane?
Yeah, I'll bring one. Do you want to go and unload what you've got and then come back for those?
I could probably fit 2 on now, couldn't I? But yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can fit 3 on now, but you need to deliver 4 and there's 4 there, so...
I'm guessing something went wrong with the winching then.
Yeah, I think it just, like, it was glitched between the rock, the tree, and the winch, and it just sort of snapped and rolled over.
I mean, I saw you climb the rock, and then I saw you get beached, and then you brought the winch out, and then I turned away, and then the next thing you went, oh no!
Yeah,
I turned around,
just-
you was on your side.
It's like the polygons like collided and it just threw me up in the air rather than letting me do what I thought I was doing.
I mean, yeah, can't you just hack them back onto your trailer?
I wish I could. I'm good, but I'm not that good. Yeah, this terrain is just ruined.
Ruined. The dash. You mean the bonnet? Harsh driver. Warning. It should say like passionate driver.
Mr. Langerveld.
Hey?
Mr. Langerveld's in chat.
Hi, Langerveld.
I see 3.
Yeah, I see 3.
So where's number 4 gone?
I don't know. There was only a 3 when you tipped over.
Well, I had 4 on the back, so maybe it's just scumbag.
You had 4, really?
Yeah, I had 4.
Unless there's one underneath when you pick it up and it's duplicated.
Here's to hoping.
Sommy Crane Services. See, you've got a blue truck and a red crane. It's just outrageous.
I know, it does trigger.
Yep, got one there. It's not quite parallel with my trailer.
Oh no, what will the game do next?
Mr. Hendo,
Not,
thank you for 3 years, Hendo.
Okay, you can have not parallel. There you go, how's that?
That's perfect. Whoa, that one flipped over. Yeah, it looks like it took some tact.
Right, so if you let me deliver this, then I might be able to get myself out of this tricky situation.
True. Castrator, no, they have not fixed all the bugs in this game.
The test results are in. Let's print them out.
You just copying Whiteland now. It cuts it off, though it didn't do the bit at the end. Keep up the good work. I think it only reads out so many letters. Oh, God. Thank you, dumbheads.
So, do you want to move into a different vehicle?
Oh, you want to drive it there as well? Okay.
Well, it can.
One sec. I'll jump into that one. There you go. I was going to say something before that happened.
Mr. Castrator asked, had they fixed all the bugs?
Let me give you an example, Castrator. One of the guys can't join us because there's currently a bug in version 11 where some players can't join their friends for an online game. They know about it. They're working on a fix, but it's been there since before Christmas. So all through Christmas, people can't see their friends online in the game, and they can't join them. They can in Steam, can in Epic, but not in the game. That's how fixed this is.
And if you want to observe, hopefully in a second we'll have 4 concrete blocks delivered, even though I've only got 3.
Yeah, so you see top right, it says 4 concrete blocks. Somebody's taking 3. And because of a bug, we'll be able to deliver 4.
Fingers crossed.
I want one of these IRL.
Now you know I'm the man to sort that out.
I really do. I want one IRL. And I want to go Tesco. I want to go shopping in it. I want to park in a disabled bay, and when they go move, I go, make me.
That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4.
You see?
I am the king of the world.
Hacker Zombie wins again.
What do you want to do with this trailer?
Where are you?
Or do I just leave it here and you can?
I guess. I mean, I guess he can leave. I don't know. It depends if we're going to need anywhere else, doesn't it? Probably will.
Right. So
just leave the truck trailer there.
The query in question comes now that we need to do a cabin, right? To cabin zone 1.
Oh god.
Do we go and pick one of the cabins up from cabin zone 2 that clearly haven't despawned in order to deliver it from 1 to 2, or do we just make a new cabin, considering the cabin making place is the other side of the railway station?
Where do we need to take it to? Cabin zone 1.
Cabin zone 1.
To get it from 2 to 1 is not that hard if you can lift it up. So you just need a truck with a crane on it. To get another one, we'd have to run the goods in, wouldn't we? Or do we just go there and pop one?
Well, there's 2 cabins in zone 2. Or do you think, or should we have a quick look and see if we'll need 2 cabins at 2 again?
What, are you thinking you can go over to cabin zone 2 and hack it in there or something?
If I go over to cabin zone 2 and pick one up and then move it over to cabin zone...
Is cabin zone 2 definitely complete?
No. We'll need 2 at 2 for the next reinvigorating the old mines bit.
So just leave them there and get some new ones in.
So we just need a new cabin then.
That truck you're in could be driven down there, maybe. That's a bit big, isn't it?
Well, I would think that we need to bring the resources to the cabin construction site, and I can't remember. I think it's a cargo container, which you can get from the railway station. And I think it's wood. I don't know if it needs something else.
Can't remember. Can anybody in chat remember what you need to take into a cabin construction site?
Paging puppies. Paging puppies.
Yeah, I think Pups created a lot of the cabins, didn't he?
Yeah, he did all of them, didn't he?
Why don't you disconnect that trailer and take the truck? We'll take the truck around to the railway station. There's a trailer store there. 2 wood and 1 container, apparently.
Yeah, okay. So it's 2 wooden planks and 1 cargo container. The cargo container comes from the railway station. That's easy. I don't obviously know if Pups has left any resources at the construction site for the cabins.
Didn't I leave some wooden planks just on that trailer further near the garage?
No, the wooden planks are on the trailer that is just up the road from the garage on the hill.
Hang on, I'm just going to drive around there.
You said fuel station, maybe. Is why you look confused, maybe.
No, down from the garage I left a trailer, thought it had wooden planks in it.
Confirmed, yes you have.
Yeah, that one.
You'll just need a truck to pull it.
Yeah, so these 2 wooden planks here can be used, can't they?
Yeah.
Right, so just need it. I'll get my truck out for that one.
But then we will need something with a crane to unload the cabin. So
if I put a crane on this, then?
No, because then you won't be able to tow the trailer, will you?
Why not? It's a towable trailer. I just put nothing on the back.
Okay. Okay, then yeah, do that.
As long as I don't have a frame add-on, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't have the crane on its own. The loading crane comes with the side. Oh, that's scumbag, that is. Why can't you just have the crane?
No, if you take the sideboard bed off, put the crane on.
Oh, just take it off and then put the crane on. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah, just have it like that.
Yeah.
Could even put a saddle on there for the lols.
Yeah, why not? Might be useful. I think it's better than nothing.
Yeah. Options. Ibnu, it's still got bugs in it. It's playable, it's just got bugs.
It's playable if you can join.
Yeah. That's the worst one, like not being able to play with friends. That's a nasty one.
Well, it is, especially since that already worked.
Yes.
Let's face it, since even pre-release, we haven't had issues with people joining, have we? Oh, I found the perfect way to straddle the railway tracks. You put your track to one side, the arse end of the trailer the other, and it just literally scoops along the rails. It's fine. No tilt problems.
Interesting. Oh, the turning circle, come on. Why would I connect?
You are too far away.
Finally. The worst bug was used. The recent patch deleted all the trucks and trailers in the second Yukon map, represented about 1 million cash. Oh my god.
Yeah, that didn't happen to you, did it?
That didn't happen to me, thankfully. I think I probably would have raged. I mean, with a bug like that, probably the best bet is to just recover your save folder and wait for the bug to be patched out and then play again. Like losing a million's worth of stuff, no. The closest thing is the OT-64 armoured personnel carrier on sale for 20 grand. That's not bad for 20 grand.
That sounds about right. You do realise that your previous Mercedes had a worse fuel consumption, though, right?
My what now?
Not your Beamer, the one you had before this one, where you got like 20 to the gallon on a good day.
Oh, the diesel? No, I got like 30,
Yeah.
29 to the gallon out of that.
Oh right. Yeah, you'd only get about 4 out of the.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be the running costs on that would be horrendous. And I don't even know what the insurance company would say when you phone them up.
Well, it's a military vehicle, so it's MOT.
You cut off MOT what?
Sorry, so it's MOT exempt, right? Because there's no way of them completing an MOT on it, because most of it's covered with armoured plate, right? So it's MOT exempt. If you can find one that's obviously old enough, you'll get one with a tax exemption as well. So then it's free tax or tax exempt and MOT exempt. If you can, and then to insure a tank, an armoured car, and a Land Rover, it costs my friend with 5 named drivers. It costs him about £230 a year to insure it.
So literally, your fuel costs are the main thing.
It's the biggest thing, yeah.
I like that though. You can basically run a vehicle that shouldn't be on the road, but because they can't MOT it, they can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you can insure a tank on the road for 200 quid though. Because you could cause 200 quid's worth of damage very easily in a tank.
Oh, 200 quid worth of damage is literally...
A scratch down one side of the door is like 300.
Yeah, clip someone's front bumper, right? The thing, it's a weird scenario because obviously if you drive a tank on a road, you get two things that happen. You either get option A, which is people are so amazed they stop dead in their tracks, or option B, they can't quite believe what's happening, so they get so close to you, you kind of cringe a little bit, but you then realise that you're in a tank, so you carry on regardless.
I think I'd put
Makes
cameras
sense.
all around my tank. But what do you need to drive it on a public road anyway, like a tank?
Just your track day license, your H license. Which, if you came out with me for a day, I could get you through an hour's tuition, and it'd only cost you the cost of a license, so 150 quid.
And then you get a track license.
Yeah. No, Polly, they have little rubber pads in them to stop their stop the tracks hitting the tarmac.
Tweeted a picture at me you think we're going to kick out of. What is it, a football?
I see what you did there.
Pups rescue team, the Squirrel Squad. Lol. You mean that one? Just the hood red. I think we're always rescuing pups though.
He's not here to defend himself, is he?
Exactly. Shooting a bomb from the one that the production team drive a tank on the road to the town they were shooting.
That was a scene with a T-55. It was in GoldenEye, and they didn't use the vehicle that... It was a reshelled vehicle, and the one that they actually used to do all the spins with was on caster wheels from like a shopping trolley, and they just winch pulled it across the scene to make the spins. And then when they actually did drive it on the road in St. Petersburg, they put down matting.
You see, you have to be very careful before you lift the curtain and look behind stage. You see, like, I never forget, like, when I, you know, as a kid, how terrified I was of Daleks. Like, Daleks were just
Right.
like, wow, you know, Doctor Who Daleks. The best episodes with Doctor Who had Daleks in them as a kid, but I was terrified of them. And then, when I went working at a certain company, I got backstage, and there was a Dalek there. And I literally went over to it, and the guy went, "Oh yeah, look, you just lift the lid off it, and you can get inside." And you literally stood inside one of these things, and it's made out of like balsa wood, and it's on caster wheels, and the guy just holds on to the little arms on the inside. You just wiggle them around, and that's why you should never look behind stage, because the illusion is completely shattered. And so having a fake tank on caster wheels in a GoldenEye movie just shatters the illusion completely.
Yeah, and I actually, a friend of mine is actually the owner of the one on the caster wheels that they used in the film. So he uses it as a gate guardian. But I can go into more tank geek stuff than that with that particular film.
Have you ever got to fire a tank shell, like a real one? Like one that makes proper armament that makes the tank blow backwards, kind of.
So simulated pyrotechnics, yes, lots. Gas firing systems, yes, lots. Actual physical blanks, yes. Actual physical projectiles only once, and that was when I got invited down to it's not Luggershall. It's the tank firing range on the south coast.
Right.
The name eludes me, and I was standing next to when they fired. I wasn't in it though, because it was classified at the time, or still is. No, Bovington is the tank driving course. It's. I'm going to have to Google it. Sorry.
Hey Google. Pit CC, enjoy your break. Thank you, dude. Thank you, 51.
Lulworth.
Well, to be fair, a guy already said that before he said Bovington.
Did he?
Yeah, one guy said Lulworth.
I didn't see it. Apologies.
It's all right. He's offended now.
Oh, Langdon. Okay, yes, apologies. I didn't see that. Yes, Lulworth is where they fire the tanks.
Any Sunday night trucking today? Yep. It's Sunday. I'm in a truck. Sunday night trucking. Thanks for setting off your Google Home speaker.
So, are you going to take that wood to make a cabin, and then are you going to tow the cabin back with that trailer?
I don't know. I know you was taking a container and I was taking wood, and we're going to make a cabin. That's all I knew.
Okay, I've taken 2 containers because I had the load spaces for it, so there's a spare container there now. And I've brought your truck back to the railway station so that you can sell your trailer.
Yeah, none of that. It can be used to get a different trailer if we need it.
No, I don't do anything to do with production. 911. I in my spare time I restore military vehicles. So as a hobby, I restore tanks and armored cars and.
Which is why he's got a Land Rover.
Which is why I have a Land Rover. Yes. Although that poor thing is off the road now, mate. I haven't told you that. It needs a new chassis.
It needs a new chassis, why? Is it rusted?
Yep, because my other one is corroded beyond all control.
That's not an easy fix.
Oh no, it's a Meccano set. I just got discoed.
What?
I got disconnected.
Oh, so did I. What the heck? Connection lost. Online features will not be available. Okay. Are they rolling out a fix by any chance? Are they rebooting a server? Did it save any of that?
It'll have saved it somewhere. Yes, mine is an old Defender. It's a 1985 Defender, so it's nearly 40 years old.
I'm going to exit the game, and I'm going to exit Epic. Maybe they're trying to put a patch in to sort the problem out.
I doubt it.
I doubt it as well.
Don't know anybody that's going to be working this Sunday, do you?
5 o'clock, cleaners probably just gone in, unplugged the servers.
That happens more often than you could possibly imagine. I'm sure you've had that in your corporate life, right?
Oh, I've had that, don't you worry. Literally, to the point where we've banned cleaners out of certain rooms, and then where we can't ban them, we've put stickers on and like literally taped the plug to the wall, like do not unplug. Right, firing up Epic. Let's see what happens.
But yeah, so I have a proper Defender, not a new one. No. No, a chassis change is not don't get me wrong, it is a big deal, but it's not impossible. With a little bit of help from my friends, it'll get done.
No, I'm not suggesting it was impossible. I'm just saying it's a lot of work because you've got to strip everything off the.
Well, put it like this, you knew I was trying to do a new rig build, a computer build this year. That's now not going to be probably happening at all.
What? Why not?
Because the money that was going to buy the rig is the same money that I need to buy a chassis for the Land Rover.
Well, which you need more?
Well, my computer still works and the Land Rover doesn't, so that's how we're coming to that conclusion.
Which do you want more?
Probably the computer, but hey-ho.
Well, it's your money, your choice, isn't it? If you live without a Land Rover for a year, just leave it.
Well, it'll probably take me a year to do it, but I think I've had this conversation with you where there's loads of things that I want to do to it to finish it off. Like, this would be the opportunity to do all of those jobs, because I basically wouldn't bolt stuff back on that wasn't correct or the way I wanted it. So it could take a little bit of time and do it properly.
I remember you allocated money for like a 3090, but then it was half the price you was expecting, so there was like 700 quid saved up.
Yeah, but if I'm changing a chassis, I'm going to put a galvanised one on. And a galvanised one is £3.5 grand. So that money will go probably to that, but I might do a computer build, but it won't be to the spec that me and you were talking about. Like, there's nothing really wrong with a 3080, but we'll wait for the 3080 Ti announcements probably, and that'll probably fit in well with my time scale anyway. So,
right.
The computer build is not off the cards. It's just certainly not happening anytime soon, if that makes sense.
I didn't really think you needed the Land Rover that much anyway. I thought it was just more of a passion project.
Yeah, it is, and that's why it's going to be a flip thing. But basically, the Land Rover in 4 years' time becomes MOT exempt. So in order to obviously get it on the road before then, I need it MOT'd at the time that it goes exempt. So basically, it gives me 4 years to do the Land Rover. So I may not start on that this year. But it's basically, we've had all these other situations where the weather's been coming in and there was quite a lot of flooding and the snow's been, argued. If it's there, I want it to be able to be used. So it's I'm fighting my own demons, basically. Because I don't want to be in a position where I'm stuck. Obviously, with COVID, I'm not really going anywhere. So it's not for that reason. It's just that, my utilitarianness of helping people. I have the Land Rover there to help people. So, maybe I take 2021 to be my year rather than things I do for other people. Who knows?
Fair enough. Yeah, the train tracks, you can take the train track tie, but the issue with the train track is that if you've got a top heavy load, then it can easily upset, it can easily tilt the trailer or the truck to the point where it just flips over. So it's like, it's easier from a terrain point of view, but it's more risky, if you see what I mean. You've always got to weigh up one against the other. Well, like this, you're more or less guaranteed to get through because the lamppost you can winch around if you need, and you're not going to tip over as long as you've got the drive for it, I guess. You just got to make sure your door seals are good when you come this way. Nudge. In terms of the amount of stuff to do on this map, you certainly get your money's worth. Like,
Yeah, I mean, this is not
crazy.
just all for 6, really, with the amount of different things that you need to do, right?
and this is like with 2 or 3 of us. I mean, if you were doing this solo, good grief. That you'd be playing this a long time. Maybe Pups could get back in now, you never know.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in chat. I wonder if he's gone